Have you ever had one of those moments when you're playing a game and it just makes sense? You know what I mean? Like, it may seem a little bit extreme to say it that way, but the reason why I bring this up is because this is going to be kind of different from my normal type of video. And I'm going to be a little bit more, I guess, non-character-esque when I talk about this stuff. I'm trying to be more of me, right? As I've grown in the gacha space, I've noticed that so many times I'm playing games and I'm just playing them to like, just it could be like, oh, whatever, I'm doing a chore. And even then, when you think about it, there's like simulation games that I actually have fun with that are like stupid chores, but I have more fun on those games than I do on like stuff like Honkai Star Rail. So this video is going to be talking about more so how I'm starting to grow in regards of Wuthering Waves and why I want to play it more, to be quite honest with you, because at the end of the day, like, these gacha games are meant to be played, right? But if you're not having fun with a game, you shouldn't play it, right? Or any semblance of fun. And recently, like, with all the stuff with the HSR, I've kind of been like trying to find myself in essence with the gacha games I really want to be represented by. And I always think about Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves is just so much fun in general. But before we dive into a little bit of that stuff, like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And of course, don't forget to check out Gamer Subs. Use code Tystra for 10% off, y'all. I'm just saying, Happy Juice is amazing. I know it, you know it. Get yourself some. Shout out to Techie for making Happy Juice. I got to try it at TwitchCon before it came out, and it was fantastic. Reviews are going to be going up here very, very soon. So with that, let's go ahead and dive into the meat and potatoes of why I'm talking about this. So the other day, I was playing wuwa, right? And I went and I played the tactical holograms, right? And normally I don't go far with holograms. As you can see with the Sentry one, I barely touched it, right? But I started playing against Hecate. I still got to do Dragon of Dirge, mind you, so don't pay attention to that. I was like, you know what? I think I really want to try Fallacy. I really want to get it done because I know that there was the thing that some people were having a hard time getting to the actual hard mode of Fallacy of the No Return. Now, granted, I haven't done the hard mode. Well, I mean, the hard mode was a part of the, what's it called? The end game content. I'm still trying to remember. Like, I think it was Hazard. There's the hard mode of Hazard that you beat all the stages and you get the extra one. But with Tactical, I had beaten stage 6, and I'm not gonna lie with y'all, like, I would get mad, but I wasn't like tilted when I did Fallacy of No Return. I was like, okay, restart, let's look at this again, let's figure this out, right? And then I beat it, and I just felt like I actually accomplished something, right? It wasn't like Genshin where like you beat freaking what's it called, their end game thing. I forgot about it already. So or Imaginarium Theater, it wasn't like that. And it wasn't like Honkai Star Rail when I would beat MOC, Pure Fiction, all that stuff. Like, this felt difficult, but it felt like the right difficulty. And let me explain. Like, it didn't feel like you had to run like a certain team every single time. Like, you could run a team just so long as you put the right echoes in, you understand your team synergy, and you go in with knowing that you're going to have to dodge, right? With like stuff like, you know, Genshin Impact stuff, you don't really need to dodge too much, to be honest. You don't need to worry about like the stupid stuff. And in MOC Pure Fiction, if you got the latest character, you're going to do just fine, so long as you have them built. With this one, it was a combination of your own skill plus what you've been able to farm up. Like, your hard work and your skill will equate to what you could do in Wuthering Waves. And I think that really just kind of boils it down to me. Or boils it down to me. That doesn't make any sense. I guess that kind of brings it down to earth for me. I guess if I had to say something like that. To me, it feels as though when I'm playing this game, I'm one, having fun, and two, I'm understanding the mechanics as time goes on to where I'm getting better and better every time I play. Now, of course, there is the thing where you have to work hard on, like, you know, getting your echoes, building them correctly and all that stuff. But it feels like Kuro Games stumbled upon a way to make this game better than its competition. And I know that people will not agree with me. I know the Hoyo shills in my comments are going to be like, Genshin's better. And I'm not saying Genshin's a bad game. What I am saying is that Wuthering Waves just seems to hit all the right notes for me. It's playing a symphony for me, and this symphony is way better than the symphony that Genshin Impact was playing for me. And overall, I just kind of like, I guess this is like a love letter to Wuthering Waves saying, hey man, I love this game and I want to play it more. But yeah, like, I just had to talk about it a little bit because people are going to be like, was a video of this really necessary? And I truly believe it is, because I want to confer with anybody that's struggling with Wuthering Waves. Like, this game rewards you for playing it. At least that's how I feel about it. And the more time that you vest into Wuthering Waves and the better you get, the better you're going to be. Now, granted, I have gotten just about every single character. I think I only skipped Jian. But yeah, you could literally like build these characters the way you need them to. And yeah, like you could make the argument of like, you do have S tier characters with S tier weapons and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like, that argument I feel works if you're playing like Genshin Impact and you're just like, hey, yo, you know, I'm just going to go through the end game content there, because honestly, it's easy. With this, you actually, like, you could build your characters super well, but you still have to be good at the game, right? You can't just sit there and be like, oh, hey, I'm just gonna twirl around with Camellia, even though some things you can, but you're gonna have to like cut your stuff short just so that you can dodge, you know? So there's a lot more to it. And that's why I really enjoy this game. It's rewarding. It makes you feel like you're doing something skillfully. You're getting good reaction times and all that stuff. And plus, like, they reward you with in-game rewards. That's pretty good. And we're about to hit its 1-year anniversary, and I am so pumped for Wuthering Waves' 1-year anniversary because of all the stuff with Mirror. Plus, we got Zani around the corner. And my God, I'm gonna Zani main, bro. I don't care what anybody says. It might be another Spectro unit, or was she a Spectro? I'm pretty sure she was a Spectro unit. But bro, Go Girls, insane, right? Put Zani and Ganyu right next to each other, and for me, it's just like, it's a all-you-can-eat buffet. Anyways, what I'm trying to get at is that Wuthering Waves has this amazing way to draw people in and get you to want to do better. And I haven't felt this way about a gacha game in a long time. Other gacha games, like, I would say maybe ZZZ tries, but I think ZZZ, you just gotta, like, if you play controller, it's easy, right? But when it comes to, like, Wuthering Waves, it's the first game in a long time where I've actually vested time and tried to get better outside of just streaming or recording content. Like, everything else, like, I'll do my dailies and whatever, and I'll grind a little bit every once in a while. But this one, I'm actively trying to do more and going back and finishing up holograms and doing all this other stuff, man. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think I'm, like, am I glazing up too much of Wuthering Waves? Am I giving it the Hawk Tua, spitting on it, you know? Or do you agree with me? Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Check out Gamer Subs once again. Again, guys, use code Tyson for 10% off. Try to get the Cup of Destiny, and we are getting closer. I think we need about 500 plus items sold more, and we might get a cup. I'm just saying, if you want to be a part of it, you gotta buy some stuff, man. But good quality stuff. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Love you guys to death. And as always, we will catch you in the next video. Please take care and be safe.